Linda Bassey with the Daily Sentinel Star in Grenada, Mississippi. I'm new on the job and I've been here 2.5 weeks, and I'd like to know, when I go out and visit my clients and they start haggling me over the price of the advertising, how do you handle that?
You're going to come across advertisers that are going to hammer you about rates. They're going to say it's too high, I can't pay that much, it's too much money, my cable doesn't cost me that much. They're going to give you every excuse in the world why they shouldn't advertise with you because your rate is too high. Those are the people that, there are several approaches you can take, but one of them is to break down how many people read your paper. There's an actual formula where you can divide their cost by the number of people or impressions that read your newspaper and break it down, hey, this is costing you a penny per impression. You know, if you do it that way, if you bring it on their terms, on a financial term, because that's what they want to talk is dollars, then you can get them to see the light at the end of the tunnel and that your rates really aren't as bad as they think.
The advertisers that are always wanting to go off the rate card and asking for a lower rate are getting it somewhere. We don't do that in our industry. We don't give them off the rate card, but I always tell them about added value. What we can do for them besides lowering the rate that they probably aren't getting where someone is cutting a rate. We will give them maybe some free creative, help redesign their logo, work with them on different spec ads and that maybe would take them several weeks into a campaign, or perhaps maybe see if there's some use of free color somewhere, or maybe there's a way of getting a new position. Just look for added value.
When I run into advertisers who hammer at me to try to give them a lower rate, first thing I tell them is, well, I don't own the newspaper. I wish I did, but I don't own it. And I also try to make similar situation comparisons, like when you go to the doctor, do you ask him to lower the rate on your heart operation? Things like that. Those are two important ways, but I also stress that we're a business and that our rates are set based on circulation and that everyone is treated equally. Most of the time, we hope so. So if you remind them that it's a business and that it's something that's beyond your control and that it's not a company policy, but tell them that you will do everything you can to assure that they get good placement, that you will give them every value-added opportunity that we have. Yeah, I think if you do those things, that they will appreciate that and accept your prices better.
Advertisers that always want to hammer us for a lower ad rate, sometimes you have to drop them because they will always buy the lowest price available, and we do not go off rate card. With our paper, we stick to our rates. It's the only fair way to do business. You have to stick to a rate card because otherwise clients talk to each other. They know if someone's getting a better rate. It's not fair to do rate cutting when it's a small town. In any kind of business situation, it's not fair to your advertisers to lower rates for one person and not the other. If you do lower your rate cards, there's going to be a lot of unhappy customers because they'll find out. You cannot keep it a secret.
If I have a customer that's always asking me for a lower rate, the first thing I do is tell them, if I give it to you free, that must mean it's not worth anything. And I believe that newspapers are very valuable to people's business, and I believe in our product, and so that gives me the confidence to stand up for the price that we are charging. And we do have opportunities to save customers money if they want to show a commitment to our newspaper over running a higher frequency of ads or signing a dollar volume.